Ladies and gentlemen, today we're diving into a topic that excites the dreamers, challenges the thinkers, and ignites the doers how to get rich in 2025. Let me be clear, this isn't just about money. It's about creating abundance, freedom, and impact. It's about crafting a life where you control your time, your energy, and your destiny. Step 1, adopt the mindset of wealth. The first step to getting rich isn't in your bank account, it's in your mind. Success doesn't start with opportunity, it starts with belief. If you don't believe you're capable of wealth, you'll never take the steps necessary to achieve it. Shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Stop thinking, I can't afford this, and start asking, how can I afford this? When you train your brain to seek solutions, you create opportunities. Wealthy people don't just see the future, they create it. They stay curious, they learn relentlessly, and they're not afraid to pivot when the world changes. Step 2, invest in the skills of tomorrow. 2025 is here, and the rules of the game have changed. AI, automation, blockchain, renewable energy, these aren't buzzwords. They're the building blocks of the future. If you want to get rich, you need to align yourself with the trends shaping tomorrow. Ask yourself, what skill can I master that will still matter in 5 years? Is it coding, digital marketing, or maybe emotional intelligence, something machines can't replicate? Knowledge compounds faster than money. And the best part, no one can ever take it away from you. Step 3, leverage technology. In 2025, technology isn't just a tool, it's a multiplier. The people who get rich this year will be the ones who don't just use technology, they build systems around it. Whether it's creating a business, investing in crypto, or scaling a side hustle through automation, technology is your golden ticket. But here's the kicker, don't wait for perfection. Start messy. Start now. The winners in this game are the ones who take action while others are still planning. Step 4, create multiple streams of income. If you're relying on a single paycheck, you're walking a financial tightrope. The wealthy understand the power of diversification. Maybe you have a 9-to-5 job, but you're also investing in real estate, starting an e-commerce store, or building a personal brand online. Passive income isn't a myth, it's a strategy. The secret is consistency. Automate your savings, reinvest your earnings, and let compound interest work its magic. Step 5, serve others at scale. The fastest way to wealth is by solving problems, big problems for lots of people. When you focus on adding massive value, wealth becomes a byproduct. Ask yourself, what can I create or offer that will change lives? How can I serve 10,000 people instead of 10? Wealth follows value. If you want to get rich, don't chase money, chase impact. Step 6, take risks, but mitigate them. The road to wealth isn't straight, and it's not without risk. But here's the thing, the greatest risk is staying comfortable. The wealthy embrace calculated risks. They weigh the downside, prepare for it, and then leap toward the upside. You don't need a crystal ball to predict the future, you need courage to shape it. Step 7, stay relentless. Here's the truth, no one tells you success isn't sexy. It's gritty. It's waking up early, working late, and staying disciplined when no one is watching. But those moments of struggle, they're what separate the dreamers from the doers. Stay relentless, keep pushing. And when you fall, and you will get back up faster than before. Closing. In 2025, the opportunities are endless. But here's the bottom line, it's not about what the world gives you, it's about what you demand from yourself. The question isn't, can I get rich? The question is, will I rise to the challenge? The future belongs to the bold. Be bold, be relentless, and go create the life you deserve. Wealth begins in the mind. Before you see it in your bank account, before it manifests in tangible assets, before it takes the form of investments and opportunities, it starts as a mindset. Many people live their lives with a scarcity mentality, constantly worrying about what they lack and what might be taken away from them. They focus on limitations, what they can't do, what they don't have, and what seems out of reach. This mentality is like trying to build a mansion on a foundation of sand. No matter how much effort you put into the structure, it will crumble under the weight of your doubts and fears. shifting to a wealth mindset requires reprogramming how you think, what you believe, and the actions you take every single day. It is not about blind optimism, but about cultivating a belief system that aligns with abundance and possibility. When you adopt a wealth mindset, you stop focusing on the problems and start focusing on the solutions. Instead of saying, I can't afford this, you ask, how can I afford this? This simple shift reframes your brain to seek answers instead of accepting defeat. It trains you to look for opportunities rather than excuses. The human mind is incredibly powerful, and what you focus on expands. If you consistently think about what you don't have, you'll find more evidence of scarcity in your life. But if you train yourself to focus on possibilities, you'll begin to see opportunities that were always there but hidden by your own limiting beliefs. Another key aspect of the wealth mindset is understanding the difference between assets and liabilities, not just in financial terms, but in every aspect of life. An asset is anything that adds value to your life, whether it's a skill, a relationship, or an actual investment. A liability, on the other hand, is something that drains your resources without offering a return. People with a wealth mindset focus on accumulating assets and minimizing liabilities. They ask themselves, is this decision adding to my future wealth or detracting from it? Every choice becomes a stepping stone toward a greater vision. Belief plays an enormous role in this transformation. If you don't believe you are capable of wealth, you will subconsciously sabotage your own efforts. This is why self-awareness is so critical. Pay attention to the stories you tell yourself. Are you constantly saying things like money is hard to come by or rich people are greedy? These narratives shape your reality. If you view wealth as something negative or unattainable, you will avoid the actions necessary to achieve it. On the other hand, if you see wealth as a tool for freedom, impact, and growth, you'll be motivated to pursue it with energy and purpose. The wealth mindset also requires taking 100% responsibility for your life. It's easy to blame external factors, your upbringing, the economy, or bad luck, but these are just excuses that keep you stuck. Taking responsibility doesn't mean you're to blame for every challenge you face, but it does mean recognizing that you have the power to change your circumstances. When you shift from a victim mentality to a creator mentality, you reclaim your agency. You stop waiting for someone else to save you and start taking action to build the life you want. Another critical element is gratitude. It might seem counterintuitive to focus on what you already have when you're trying to create more, but gratitude is the foundation of abundance. When you appreciate what you have, you signal to your brain that you are already in a state of wealth. This doesn't mean you settle for less or stop striving for more. It means you operate from a place of contentment rather than desperation. Gratitude keeps you grounded, focused, and open to receiving more. It shifts your energy from lack to abundance, which in turn attracts opportunities into your life. Risk-taking is another hallmark of the wealth mindset. People with a scarcity mentality avoid risks because they fear losing what little they have. They cling to security even when it keeps them stuck. In contrast, those with a wealth mindset understand that risk is an inherent part of growth. They don't take reckless risks, they take calculated ones. They evaluate the potential downsides, prepare for them, and then act boldly in pursuit of the upside. They understand that failure is not the opposite of success, but a stepping stone toward it. Each failure provides valuable lessons that bring them closer to their goals. Surrounding yourself with the right people is another essential component. Your environment shapes your mindset more than you might realize. If you spend time with people who constantly complain about money, dwell on problems, and resist change, their negativity will rub off on you. Conversely, if you surround yourself with individuals who think big, take action, and celebrate success, you'll naturally adopt their habits and attitudes. Seek out mentors, peers, and communities that inspire you to grow and push you to achieve more. These connections not only provide valuable knowledge and resources, but also reinforce the belief that wealth is attainable. The wealth mindset also involves a long-term perspective. Many people get caught up in short-term thinking, chasing quick wins that often lead to burnout or disappointment. Wealthy individuals think in decades, not days. They understand the power of compound growth, whether it's in their finances, skills, or relationships. They are willing to delay gratification because they know the rewards will be far greater in the future. This long-term thinking extends to every aspect of their lives, from financial planning to personal development. They consistently ask themselves, how will this decision impact me 5, 10, or 20 years from now? Adaptability is another trait of those with a wealth mindset. The world is constantly changing, and what worked yesterday may not work tomorrow. Instead of resisting change, embrace it. See it as an opportunity to innovate and grow. The most successful people are those who can pivot when circumstances demand it. They are not rigid in their plans, but are unwavering in their vision. They stay curious, learn continuously, and remain open to new ideas. This adaptability allows them to stay ahead of the curve and seize opportunities that others overlook. Time management is another critical factor. People with a scarcity mindset often waste time on activities that don't add value, whether it's mindless scrolling on social media or procrastinating on important tasks. Those with a wealth mindset treat time as their most precious resource. They understand that every moment spent is an investment, and they choose to invest their time wisely. This means prioritizing high-value activities, delegating low-value tasks, and eliminating distractions. It also means creating systems and habits that maximize productivity and efficiency. Finally, action is what turns a wealth mindset into tangible results. You can have all the belief, knowledge, and strategies in the world, but without action, it's meaningless. Wealthy individuals are relentless in their pursuit of their goals. They don't wait for perfect conditions or complete certainty. They act with confidence and adjust as they go. They understand that momentum creates opportunity, and small, consistent actions compound over time to create massive results. This willingness to act, even in the face of uncertainty, is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. The world is changing faster than ever before, and the skills that were valuable yesterday might not hold the same weight tomorrow. In 2025, the ability to stay relevant, competitive, and successful hinges on mastering the skills that align with the future. This requires a proactive approach, a willingness to adapt, and a relentless commitment to learning. It's no longer enough to coast on what you already know. To thrive in this rapidly evolving environment, you need to identify the emerging trends, understand where opportunities are heading, and position yourself ahead of the curve. Future-proof skills are those that remain essential despite advances in technology, automation, and shifts in the global economy. In the past, industries such as manufacturing, retail, or even some areas of medicine provided stable career paths for decades. However, the rise of artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, and other groundbreaking technologies has transformed the landscape. These innovations bring massive opportunities, but also present a challenge. They render old ways of working obsolete. To succeed in this new reality, you must focus on skills that complement rather than compete with technology. One of the most critical areas of focus is technological literacy. Understanding and leveraging technology isn't just for programmers and engineers, it's a necessity for anyone who wants to remain competitive. This doesn't mean you need to become a coding expert, but you should have a working knowledge of how technologies like AI, blockchain, data analytics, and cloud computing operate. This knowledge enables you to see opportunities that others might miss and helps you make informed decisions about how to integrate these tools into your work or business. People who embrace technological literacy can use it to scale their efforts, automate repetitive tasks, and focus their energy on high-value activities. Another essential skill for the future is adaptability. The ability to pivot, learn new skills quickly, and embrace change will be one of the most valuable traits in 2025 and beyond. Many people resist change because it's uncomfortable, but those who thrive in this environment are the ones who lean into discomfort. They see every disruption as an opportunity to grow, innovate, and create value. Adaptability isn't just about reacting to change, it's about anticipating it. This requires keeping a finger on the pulse of trends, staying curious, and constantly asking what's next. It's about becoming a lifelong learner, someone who is always seeking new knowledge and skills to stay ahead of the curve. In addition to technical skills, human-centered skills will remain irreplaceable. As automation and AI take over routine tasks, skills like emotional intelligence, communication, and leadership will become even more valuable. Emotional intelligence, in particular, is critical because it allows you to connect with others on a deeper level, manage relationships effectively, and navigate the complexities of teamwork. Machines can analyze data, but they can't replicate the empathy, intuition, and creativity that humans bring to problem solving. These uniquely human traits are what differentiate great leaders and innovators from the rest. Creativity is another skill that will set you apart. In an age where algorithms can process information faster than any human, creativity is the edge that no machine can replicate. It's about seeing the world differently, thinking outside the box, and finding unique solutions to complex problems. Creativity isn't limited to artists and designers. It's a skill that can be applied in any field. Whether you're an entrepreneur developing a new product, a marketer crafting a compelling campaign, or a technologist designing innovative software, creativity is what drives progress. The people who get rich in 2025 will be those who can combine creative thinking with technological knowledge to create products, services, or systems that solve pressing problems. Networking and relationship building will also remain indispensable skills. Success is rarely achieved in isolation. The ability to build and maintain meaningful relationships with others opens doors to opportunities, resources, and knowledge that would otherwise be inaccessible. Networking isn't just about making connections, it's about cultivating trust and delivering value. It's about creating mutually beneficial relationships where both parties grow and succeed together. In 2025, the most valuable networks will be those that are diverse, inclusive, and global. The ability to collaborate across cultures, industries, and disciplines will become increasingly important as the world becomes more interconnected. Another future-proof skill is financial literacy. As the economy evolves and new forms of currency and investment emerge, understanding how money works will be more important than ever. This includes knowledge of traditional financial principles such as budgeting, investing, and saving, as well as emerging trends like cryptocurrency, decentralized finance, and alternative investments. Financial literacy empowers you to make informed decisions, seize opportunities, and build wealth over time. It also protects you from making costly mistakes or falling victim to scams. In a world where financial systems are becoming more complex, the ability to navigate these systems confidently is a significant advantage. Problem solving is a foundational skill that will always be in demand. The ability to identify challenges, analyze their root causes, and develop effective solutions is at the core of success in any field. In 2025, problem solving will require a combination of analytical thinking and creativity. It's not just about finding answers, it's about asking the right questions. Problem solvers are the people who see obstacles as opportunities, who thrive in uncertainty, and who have the resilience to keep pushing forward when others give up. They are the innovators, the disruptors, and the leaders who shape the future. Entrepreneurial thinking is another critical skill for the future. Even if you don't start your own business, thinking like an entrepreneur can help you succeed in any career. This mindset involves taking ownership of your work, being proactive, and seeking out opportunities to create value. Entrepreneurs don't wait for permission, they take initiative. They're not afraid to take calculated risks, learn from failure, and iterate until they succeed. In 2025, organizations will increasingly value employees who think like entrepreneurs, who bring creativity, energy, and a results-oriented approach to their work. Time management is another skill that cannot be underestimated. In a world filled with distractions and competing demands, the ability to prioritize effectively is essential. Time management isn't just about being busy, it's about being productive. It's about focusing on what truly matters and eliminating activities that don't contribute to your goals. People who master this skill are able to achieve more in less time, freeing up energy to pursue new opportunities. They understand that time is their most valuable resource, and they treat it as such. Finally, the ability to market yourself is a skill that will remain crucial in 2025. Whether you're building a personal brand, growing a business, or advancing in your career, the ability to communicate your value is essential. This includes creating a compelling narrative about who you are, what you do, and why it matters. It's about understanding your audience, crafting a message that resonates, and delivering it with confidence. In an increasingly competitive world, those who can stand out, differentiate themselves, and demonstrate their unique value will have the greatest advantage. Technology is no longer just a tool, it is a force multiplier. In 2025, leveraging technology effectively can make the difference between struggling to keep up and scaling to extraordinary success. The key is understanding how to integrate technology into your life and work in a way that amplifies your efforts and opens up opportunities that were previously unimaginable. Many people view technology as something separate from their goals, an optional add-on rather than a core component of their strategy. This mindset limits their potential because it underestimates the power of technology to create efficiency, expand reach, and accelerate growth. To begin leveraging technology, it's essential to develop a foundational understanding of how it works. You don't have to be a tech expert, but you need to be tech savvy enough to identify tools and systems that align with your goals. For example, automation tools can handle repetitive tasks like scheduling, invoicing, or email follow-ups, freeing up your time to focus on high-value activities. Artificial intelligence can analyze large sets of data to uncover trends and insights that would take a human hours or even days to identify. Cloud computing allows you to access and share information from anywhere, increasing flexibility and collaboration. These technologies are not just conveniences, they are game changers. One of the most significant advantages of technology is its ability to scale your efforts. In the past, scaling a business or project often required significant resources such as hiring more employees, renting physical space, or investing in infrastructure. Today, technology allows you to scale without many of these traditional constraints. For instance, an e-commerce store can reach customers worldwide without the need for physical locations. A digital product, such as an online course or an app, can be sold an unlimited number of times with little additional cost. Social media platforms enable you to build an audience of thousands or even millions without the need for traditional advertising budgets. Technology also levels the playing field, giving individuals and small businesses access to tools and platforms that were once reserved for large corporations. This democratization of access means that anyone with the right mindset and skills can compete on a global scale. For example, social media influencers can build brands and generate revenue streams that rival those of established companies. Freelancers can connect with clients around the world through platforms like Upwork or Fiverr. Entrepreneurs can launch and grow businesses using affordable software solutions that handle everything from customer relationship management to financial reporting. The barriers to entry have never been lower, but the competition has never been fiercer, which makes leveraging technology effectively all the more important. Data is one of the most valuable assets in today's technology-driven world. Every interaction, transaction, and click generates data that can provide insights into customer behavior, market trends, and business performance. The ability to collect, analyze, and act on data is a critical skill for anyone looking to succeed in 2025. Data-driven decision-making takes the guesswork out of your strategy, allowing you to make informed choices that are more likely to lead to success. Whether you're running a business, managing investments, or building a personal brand, understanding the metrics that matter and how to interpret them gives you a significant advantage. In addition to scaling and decision-making, technology enhances communication and collaboration. Tools like Slack, Zoom, and Microsoft Teams have revolutionized the way teams work together, especially in a world where remote and hybrid work models are becoming the norm. These platforms allow for real-time communication, seamless file sharing, and efficient project management, making it easier than ever to work with people across different locations and time zones. Collaboration is no longer limited by geography, which means you can tap into talent and expertise from anywhere in the world. This global connectivity creates opportunities for innovation and growth that were previously out of reach. Marketing and branding are other areas where technology can have a transformative impact. Digital marketing tools enable you to reach your target audience with precision, measuring the effectiveness of your campaigns in real time. Social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn provide avenues to build your personal or professional brand, connect with your audience, and establish yourself as a thought leader in your field. Search engine optimization and content marketing allow you to drive traffic to your website or blog, turning visitors into customers or clients. These technologies give you the ability to create, distribute, and promote content at a scale and speed that traditional methods simply cannot match. The rise of artificial intelligence is another game changer. AI-powered tools can handle complex tasks such as writing, graphic design, and even customer service, enabling you to operate more efficiently and effectively. Chatbots, for example, can provide 24/7 support to customers, answering common questions and resolving issues without the need for human intervention. AI algorithms can personalize user experiences, recommending products, services, or content based on individual preferences and behaviors. These capabilities not only improve efficiency, but also enhance the customer experience, which is a critical factor in building loyalty and trust. One of the most exciting aspects of technology is its potential for innovation. New technologies are constantly emerging, creating opportunities to solve problems in ways that were previously impossible. For example, blockchain technology is revolutionizing industries like finance, supply chain management, and real estate by increasing transparency and reducing inefficiencies. Renewable energy technologies are transforming how we produce and consume energy, paving the way for a more sustainable future. Virtual and augmented reality are opening up new possibilities in entertainment, education, and training. So staying informed about these developments and understanding how to apply them in your context can give you a competitive edge. Cybersecurity is another crucial aspect of leveraging technology. As we become more reliant on digital tools and platforms, protecting sensitive information becomes increasingly important. Cyber threats such as hacking, phishing, and ransomware pose significant risks to individuals and organizations alike. Understanding the basics of cybersecurity, such as using strong passwords, enabling two-factor authentication, and keeping software updated is essential for safeguarding your data and maintaining trust with your clients or customers. Taking cybersecurity seriously not only protects your assets, but also demonstrates professionalism and reliability. Despite its many advantages, technology is not without its challenges. The rapid pace of change can be overwhelming, making it difficult to keep up with new tools, platforms, and best practices. This is why continuous learning is so important. Whether through online courses, industry conferences, or self-directed research, staying current with technological advancements is a critical component of success in 2025. The willingness to invest time and effort into learning new skills and adopting new tools separates those who thrive from those who fall behind.